that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, got you like Kalani's, okay. Here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, baby, let's be a movie, come with me, know that I'm choosy, I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough, you know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it, you know that about it, I like the way your body is that too obvious, okay, I like your confidence, oh, that's what could come is okay, like Kalani's, got you like Kalani's, okay, here where the party is, right here where the party is, you better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
Hey, shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, their spot like, hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, hey. I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, hey. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Grandma was in there, auntie was in there, ayy, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had a like we in the getaway. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? Go to sleep tonight. The street got her screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, ayy. I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving the taste. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a what computers disputing. I go off the field, no hezzy. For my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cuban. Cubans, my life is a highlight reel that keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. These stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots for some high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, ayy. I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy, hit the like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy.
Baby, I can't believe you're mine. Loosen up, better read the signs. I know that I'm around this time. No, you need to dance. Move around to the strings I play. Baby girl, you're so fine. If you're down, we can need some time.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. Here's Pritchard. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Here's Oubre. George, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Drives to the hoop. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
Here's Porzingis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
White goes in, and White slams it in.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Martin wide open, and he fires. Nailed from three-point land.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Outside, Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They get it back. Porzingis. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
And that's what Porzingis has to do. Use his size and length on the offensive glass.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And Brown throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Embiid inside. Puts the move on. And the dunk by Embiid.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Next to Porzingis. And here's White. Covered by Oubre. It's tipped. Inside. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. Now, how did he manage to change his shot mid-air?
The 76ers trailed by 4. Out to the right wing. 1:27 left to play here in the first. Outside for Martin. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Horford. Over Martin. That one a little long. Here's Philadelphia. Trailing by 4. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Another miss by Philadelphia. So it's the Celtics now. Outside for Porzingis. Back to White. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Embiid. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. And here's George for 3. Over Brown. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's White. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Porzingis with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And finished off by Martin.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. You've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Here's Holiday. Rebound by the 76ers. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Embiid in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Oubre. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The crossover. And the nice bucket inside from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Embiid punches it down.
Oh, reverse
first at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Tillman. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. And the Celtics lead by 7. High post, Embiid. Off with the layup. Here's Boston now. Here's Hauser. Out to Porzingis. This one for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Oubre with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And it's Oubre off the drive. That one falls. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
The Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Here's George. Tillman grabs the miss. Boston leading by 5. Great job by Tatum in close.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Maxey, no good. Holiday looking over the floor. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
We talk about the two-way abilities of PG-13. There it is, all in one sequence.
16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Tillman. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. With 1 on the clock. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's George. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill. with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, his chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Celtic just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Boston trailing. Off the inbound.
Yes! Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Pass to George. There's the screen. Here's Yabusele. Can't hit from in close. Upside Brown. Cornet. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
Here's Brown. Pass to Walsh. Now the 76ers on the break. Embiid wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. To the middle. Here's Cornet. Here's Walsh. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walsh has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Pass to Brown. Now here's White. Back to Brown. White goes in. And Embiid with the block. Here's Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
To the paint. There's Cornet.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. That one on George. The Celtics shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Here's Walsh, and the layup is good. Walsh has got 5 points in the quarter.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Pass to Bona. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
for your Sixers.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. He doesn't get the second one. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they had 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 8.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end. The quarter.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
McCain's shot is off. Boston leading by 3. Here's White. Can't hit the reverse layup.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
Lowry. Banked in off the glass.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Rejection. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Left side, Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Tatum. Tries again. And Embiid pulls it down. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
To the inside. Here's Maxey. To tie it up. Maxey on the wing.
Who's got a ball? Hey, yo, right there.
Goes back up. Pass to Embiid. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Celtics with the lead. Inside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Pass to George. Out from the screen. And George, here we go. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
To the middle. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Maxey.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And so Tatum nails them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And here's Embiid. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Embiid inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Holiday missed inside. Down low. The rebound by Holiday.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively. And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just getting the ball and let him do his thing.
Embiid with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. It's George on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. George has got 19 points.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Good on the bucket.
A fearless shot there by Holiday. With the whole team counting on him, he is able to come through.
Pass to Mark. .56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Just 3 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2. So he gets them both. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
George looking around. Money!
And they do have a foul to give.
Here's Boston. Here's Holiday. Outside Tatum. Outside White. On the wing, Holiday. Back to White. To force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. That looked...
Styles incomplete on the beat, you know. Ride around with 100 on with 40 out on. On his head, put a water on another soccer fiend. Me and cash changer, hold him in. Don't mislead her. I can get it a lot cheaper. Had a chance, I wouldn't do nothing different. Keep around and call me bad for business. Watch what you say, you know the streets listen. I threw my own rocks at the pen. I hold it on me, that's the presidential. Ain't hard to people know you artificial. Can't keep around and call me bad for business. But the cheese, man. Wanna feature me, man. Get my phone like I know, man. Saying Tigo, we gon' pay your fee, man. You know I can't do this for free, man. Understood. Got a bag on you, I could do it. Otherwise, music under you. It's on my dolo, made it happen. No excuses. Feeling knowledge up my noggin, not confused. Woo. Living legend, don't confuse it. Woo. Got that work and then I moved it. Woo. Put that to the music. Woo. OG business. Yeah, I got it, buddy. They wanna take it from me, but I'm right around with 100 on. One with 40 out on. Want his head, put a water on me, know the soccer fiend. Me and cash changer, hold him in. Take, don't mislead her. I can get it a lot cheaper. Had a chance, I wouldn't do nothing different. Keep around and call me bad for business. Watch what you say, you know the streets listen. I threw my own rocks at the pen. I hold it on me, that's the presidential. Don't know me come with it. Ain't hard to people know you artificial. Can't keep around and call me bad for business. Bad, that one out of this. A lot of cash help me clear my mental. Break my wrist, tryna whip a bill. I got a recipe, it's confidential. The ease dropping on me, tryna clone. Seen him pulling up, he in alone. Rich, roller with the stone. I mail him to you, send him for the distance. And heroes had a stone. Medusa had him having on the throne. Stick with me and the drop 6. Pop him like I'm Al Capone. Me and cash changer, hold him in. Come a lot cheaper, we are not equal. I told you. Ride around with 100 on. One with 40 out on. On his head, put a.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge.
Here we go.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. The shot. Good. Just Alexander making the play. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And it's Gilgeous Alexander missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send the double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And good that time.
Yeah, you see this. Teams try to get physical with Gilgeous Alexander, but he's willing to play through contact on drives. Nicely done.
Now here's Porzingis. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Can't connect from short range.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
The screen from Brown. Here's Tatum. Banked in off the glass.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Thunder.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 7-point differential. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Big shot on the way. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
To the middle, deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Comes up empty down low. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum on the wing. 6 points for him. Unloads from 13. A second chance effort. And it's Porzingis laying it in.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15. Here's Brown. He has yet to score. Mr. Porzingis uses the glass to finish the lane.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. What an amazing quarter. There was absolute... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Tatum's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 5. Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And they'll keep possession. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands, be ready on the catch.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. 5 on the clock. With the floater. And he gets it to go. Dort got his first 2 points.
Wow, the floater game working for Lou Dort.
Down low. Stolen by Dort. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And Boston with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And Tatum driving. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Second free throw, no good. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Over in the corner, Williams lets the three fly. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Kristaps Porzingis, with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
To the inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics with the lead. Out to White. Three-pointer. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Tatum's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Brown. Nice defense from George. On offense, here are the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. Tatum with it. He's got 14. Screen by Porzingis. Tatum drives in. That one doesn't drop. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top. leading by just 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Holiday. Still yet to score. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Tatum drives in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Tatum. There's the lob to Brown. Williams with the steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And it's Wiggins missing. Celtics leading by 4. Back to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nobody near Williams. No good with the triple. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Tatum hits the target from 18 feet. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
And Williams, here we go. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. To Porzingis. They kick out to Brown. Clock is at 3. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Outside Tatum. The screen from Brown. On the wing, Holiday. To the paint. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Williams. Baseline jumper. And Boston with the rebound. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 9-point Boston lead. Here's Caruso. Makes it off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Over Wiggins. Rebound by Williams. back to Caruso. Missed inside. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Tatum. Here he goes. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just... one or two things to talk about. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So it's the Boston Celtics up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Thunder with the possession here. Down by 12. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Tatum using his speed.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Tatum. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 12. Driving in. Bucket is good.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's the break. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Here's Brown. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And the lead is down inside single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Tatum drives in. Tatum blasting through them on that drive.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. It's tipped. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that's now 33 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
1:43 left in the game. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Oh, that's blocked. It's Joe on the wing. Offensive rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Tatum. Fires the three. Tatum from three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Offensive rebound. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City on D. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Brown. The tray. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money! And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Aaron Wiggins.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shake Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
And he is unable to get the second one.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And Williams is right there.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
15 foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris